is. We are live. We are live. I am Dr. Renee Sunday. Make sure you share this and kind of let me know where you're from. I kind of like to know where we people are. I like to know because I love to travel, so I need to come where you are. But we're going to talk about the 3 mistakes. Woo! The 3 mistakes authors make. Now, share this with your friends and family because everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. So we actually need to get this information out to them. Right. Let me make sure I'm a type A kind of girl. So I need to make sure my volume is up like it's supposed to be and all that kind of nice stuff. But we're live. Guess what? We're live in 3 places. Okay? We're live on Periscope, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube. Okay? We just everywhere. And people are inboxing me and calling me. Long as they doing a ching ching, we all right with that. But I want to welcome you into the broadcast. We are doing it. You know, some of you guys, maybe YouTube may not be aware, but we just got back from Canada a couple of days ago. Woo, woo, woo! We had an awesome time. We had an opportunity to speak with Girl It's Your Life Tour, and I have some friends there, so we had a good time. The food was amazing. You guys probably saw me doing a broadcast. It was cold, okay? But we're going to talk about in this broadcast the 3 mistakes that authors make. Please come on in and share, like, and all of that nice stuff. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. You know, like, share, and comment, right? Let me get my people over here together on, there you go, on Periscope. But we're actually live. Hey, YouTube, we're live on YouTube. Okay, but Periscope, we love you. We love you. For people that come in, let me get my glasses. Hey, Gino, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, and yes. Hey, Clarence, we got B-Ham in the house. Hey, my friend, Miss Ernie Puller. Hey, Apostle, I see you coming up in here. Hey, Miss Thomas. Hey. Hey, LaPrisha. Love, yeah. But we're going to talk about, let's talk about this. You know, I have the awesome opportunity of being the platform builder. And what that is that I help people identify their purpose if they're not aware. And then we build a platform to be seen, be heard, and get paid. Let me say something real quickly. This is a new format that if you hadn't been aware that Facebook has strolled out. I don't know if you can see that there's a couple of things about to happen. Don't let it scare you, though. A couple of things about to happen that's going to come on the screen that is new for Facebook. And boom, there it comes. So it's flashing up. We want you to answer this poll. We want you to answer the question, are you ready to go big? Now, what big mean for some people may mean different from others. But what we need you to do is answer, are you ready to go bold? Are you ready to inspire? Are you ready? Are you grounded? Are you grounded? For my Periscope people on Facebook, they got this new thing now that they told me that I could use, so I'm actually using it. But answer the questions. This is amazing. I like being the one that tried new things. This is technology. But the question is, and it actually gonna disappear in a little bit, Periscope. Periscope, we got it going on okay over here. But it's actually asking you the question, are you ready to go big? People may have thought that was monetary, but monetary is very important. I like being ching-ching, okay? But also what it's really saying is, are you bold? Because you got to be bold in a situation. You say you want to be an author, then you want to be a best-selling author. You have to be bold, right? Now, but you have to be inspired and motivated. Even if you're writing a memoir, even if you're writing a fiction book, guess what? You got to catch their attention. And you know, with the platform I have, we want to be seen, be heard, and guess what? Get paid. So we got to actually motivate people that they can see themselves in you, that you actually can help them be better in life. You see what I'm saying? But then, what are you grounded to? Do you have core values? What's your why? That's what it's telling you. What is your why? What is your why? Why are you doing it? You want to leave a legacy? You actually want to be financially fit, whatever your definition of that. Or you may want to actually be a blessing to somebody else that they can obtain their purpose and dream in life. What's your why? Somebody put that down there. Y'all let me know what your why is. I like to know what people's why is. And welcome on in to other people coming in. Monique, hey. And Robert and Shanti. Yeah, if I pronounce your name wrong, you know what? Please forgive me, my heart. I'm going to put my glasses back on in a minute, okay? You know, the interesting thing of the poll that you're doing, guess what? Everybody's saying yes, but 50% of the people are saying yes, and yes, okay? But guess what? 50% is just saying yes. Now, why are we just saying yes? The statistics in that, let me just divert for a little bit. A lot of people can say one yes, but you know, in order to say yes, and yes, that means you have a strategy. That means you have a plan. That means you actually have someone that's helping you, a mentor coach, or someone that's in your corner that's helping you actually make that decision. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we have the idea, but we don't know how to execute it. Sometimes we go to a whole bunch of conferences, we buy a lot of programs, but then we don't do nothing with them. Can I get a ha? They're there. Yeah. So what are you implementing? Usually that's the difference between someone saying yes and someone saying yes, and yes. Now I can probably write yes, and yes about 100 times, right? But we got to actually execute something. But let me put my Okay, let me see. It said published. Okay. Now let me see. Woo! I like how you doing this Facebook. This is so cute. But the good thing is we had no one to actually say no. And that's good. That's good. But a lot of times we as people, we don't want to publicly say when we're not doing a thing. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't want to publicly say we need help. But I'm here to let you know I have a coach. I have 2 or 3 coaches. You know what I'm saying? Because see, I have a blind spot. I have a spot, 2 of them. And then I may create another one, okay? We have blind spots of things that we can't see with our eye, but guess what? Everybody else can see it. You see what I'm getting at? So anyway, let's keep going. I have the opportunity today to talk to you. And how can I talk to you? What credentials I have? What credibility I have? I'm a best-selling author for all the books that I've written, and we're coming up to how many we got now? We have a grief book. I have a collaboration book. We have an entrepreneur book telling you the mistakes I made, Entrepreneur Mandate, and how to scale your business, how to start your business. And then we have a book, 50 Things a Lady Should Know About a Car. That's a whole testimony on that. And then we also have, I can actually say it now, we have our first children book that's coming out called Brush. So if you have any children under 12, they actually will be great appreciation of that. And then I have many other books coming out, okay? But you know, the thing is, when you get started, you don't stop. You want to get it, right? But anyway, so I can come to you on several planes. I am a best-selling author. I am a publisher. And actually, I'm an avid reader. And me and Google and YouTube are real good friends, okay? So I have experience, and of course I research and do my due diligence so I can answer the right question. So what are the 3 mistakes authors make? I think the mistakes they make is before we can even finish the book, is before we even write anything down, it's number 1. Number 1 is we have to have, and this anything we do, we have to have the right mindset. We have to have the will. We have to have the unction inside. We have to have that power, that sound mind, guess what? To do it. I mean, we could say all these ideas. See, that was a trap question a little bit. Trick question. that I gave. Are you ready to go big, bold, inspired, and grounded? Because you got to have all of that to have the right mindset. Guess what? To do any task, but especially being an author. Depending on what you're going to talk about, you may be talking about, guess what? You may actually be talking about, if you was in a domestic violence situation, you actually may be talking about a situation that is very private to your family. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have that mindset, that boldness, that inspiring, but you got to be grounded, because let me tell you something. Because so many people nowadays, they may not even like what you've written. But that's just that person. You see what I'm saying? But you know, the thing about it, you have to share your story. And it's always great to have a market-winning book. That's what I teach people, a market-winning book. And what is a market-winning book, Dr. Sunday? A market-winning book is one that actually opens up many doors for you in the marketplace. Let me tell you a story right quick. Well, statistics, let me do that first. Guess what? Most authors only sell 200 books. I know you didn't want to hear that. I know you don't want to hear that. Most people sell only 200 books. Now, what you going to do after that? That's not six figures. I'm guaranteed that's not six figures. See what I'm saying? But you need to make sure, what are you going to do after the book? Are you going to do, like, you know, I have done with some of my books. I've actually have a live event, Entrepreneur Mandate, that we do the first of the year. We actually, with the grief book, we have seminars, the books in the funeral homes. You know, what are we doing? With the podcast, I talk about all of my things that we're doing. So what are you doing? See, all of those things come into play. So let's do this. Let's do our next little question real quick, because we're only going to be on here a little bit, because I know you're very busy. Now, this question that's coming up, are you a published author? Now, you can be traditional. You can actually be a hybrid. You can be a fee for service. But are you a published author? Are you a publishing author? That means you published a book. Okay? Now, while we getting the people to survey this, invite your friends and family. You know, invite someone, because everybody has a story. So everyone would want to know this amazing information. And see y'all over there. Hey, YouTube, what's going on? And then Periscope hanging in there. We need to know, are you a published author? I mean, the thing about it is, we need to know, I mean, it's past time of people thinking that they know everything. I don't, you know, I'm telling you, I know I don't know everything. I have a coach. I have about 2 or 3 coaches. You know, I'm not saying that, but it is what it is. Okay, so everybody, and a lot of times we do not want to be honest and say something publicly that we're doing. I mean, but the thing about it is, we need to realize that it's okay. It's okay, because all of us have something going on. All of us have situations. All of us have challenges and stuff that we're dealing with, okay? All right? But I know that's kind of scaring you guys a little bit if you're looking at the broadcast and something's coming up. That's a new thing that Facebook allows us to do, that you can do a poll. And I'm excited that they allowed me to actually do it. It's kind of, I like little trinkets. If you're not aware, I like little trinkets, okay? But the thing about it is, seems like everybody, the people that participated, they are actually a published author. So let's go to the next thing. The next thing that we want to talk about just real quickly is number 1 was, what is your mindset? That's a mistake most people make. They don't have the right mindset. The mindset that you need to have is that this is a market-winning book. That's the mindset. The mindset is, this is not going to stop at the 200 book. This is actually going to go on, that we actually can make sure that we actually, now we can speak on it. Now we can have seminar. Now we can have workshop. Now we can have an event. Now we can have coaching programs, all that kind of stuff. That's what we need to know, right? Welcome, Sean. But the thing about it is, we don't think that far out. And that's what we do. That's what we do as the platform builder. We help you with that. You know, again, this is amazing with me coming out with a children's book. I never thought about being a children's author. But this has really expanded beyond what I can imagine or think, okay? The thing about it is, you know, Sam the Shark, he's like my child. But you know, the thing about it is you have to think about your brand going beyond you. See, that's the thing is we get stuck saying it's about us. It's not about you. It's all about helping somebody else, okay? That's what it's all about. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is, that was number one, the mindset. We can talk about that till next year, okay? But the second thing that authors make is that they don't do their due diligence. They don't do their due diligence. And what you talking about, Dr. Sunday? Okay, I can give you, I always love to give examples of myself. So when nobody say I'm doing whatever. Let's take the children book, for example. People said, I knew, because stereotype, people say, how can you write a book and you don't have children? But let me tell you what ended up happening. I had a conversation with my sister, and my sister was telling me, we were just reviewing our history, going back in times, talking, because my nephew had just turned 18. Y'all mothers, y'all know, when them kids turned 18 and 21, you're like, ooh, okay. So I asked her a question. I said, well, what was the difficulty or the challenges that you had when my nephew and my niece, when you were raising them? The first thing my sister said is, the hardest thing I could remember off the top is they brushing their teeth. I'm like, girl, no. So I talked to my mom. I talked to some of my close friends in my inner circle. And guess what? They said the same thing. So I did my due diligence, and literally within 24 hours, the book was written. And when the illustrator sent me, only thing I could tell the illustrator is this, that I wanted one of them purple. That's all I knew. So I stepped out the way. But let me tell you what a lot of authors do. Even though it's a memoir, even though it's something that you've been through in life, even though it's something simple as brushing your teeth, you need to use Google wisely. You need to use the search engine to make sure you're talking about what you're talking about before you even obtain my services as a publisher. I'm just being real. And then you get upset when I charge you extra, because now I got to redo stuff. People charge you to redo stuff. Let me just let you know. Any publisher you get to, they going to charge extra to redo stuff. Okay? The point that I'm trying to say is, do your due diligence, even down to how much you want, how many pages the book should be. I knew that the children book need to be 24 pages. How I knew that? Because guess what? Amazon best-selling books as a children book starts at 24. The sweet spot is 24 to 34, maybe 36 pages, maybe in a picture book. Now, how did I know that? I went on Google to find that out, because this was a new industry for me. Yes, I've done faith-based book. Yes, I've done collaboration. Yes, I've done the 50 things women should know about a car. But even with that, I had to research. So do your due diligence. I tell people to brain dump. And what brain dump is, a lot of people, if you go to actually take a class on publishing, they'll actually say, make an outline. Well, yes, you need to make an outline, but you need to just drop everything out of your mind on the subject that you want. And you got to research it, because you want to give the people the right information. Because let me tell you, if anything comes out that's not edited and that's not proven, guess what? The people, they're going to write a bad review, and it's so hard to get a bad review off Amazon. I'm just being honest. It really is. Okay? And people will write a bad interview quick instead of writing a good interview, a good review. Okay? So the first thing is, what's up here? What's in your mind? The second thing is, please do your research. Please do your due diligence. And then you get upset when we have to charge you extra stuff. So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing is I almost said it. I kind of said it in all these things, and I'm going to put them all together. What's the goal of your book? Are you just getting your story out? That's nice to get your story out. But what's your strategy, your marketing strategy? I have a lot of mentors and coaches, and this is what they say. You've heard the slogan of, you want to be a marketer that actually can sell ice in Alaska. So I've been in a multi-level marketing group in the past, and that's what they told us too. It doesn't matter per se, I'm going to say per se, what the product is. is what are you saying? The people need to know that they actually can be part of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Being an international speaker, our coaches that coached us to get there, it's so many. You have to know how to talk to people. Number one, you have to have great customer service. You have to actually show people that hurt. Let me tell you something. I shared some stuff on the stage that I've never shared before, because everybody's hurting. I mean, people, I want to let you know, this joker here, I'm a praying lady, okay? Yeah, I have concerns. I went through bullying. That bullying wasn't no good thing. And then that olive oil kept coming up as I went from each level in my life. See what I'm getting at? So I had to tell olive oil, and I'm saying olive oil, that's what they used to call me when they bullied, because I was skinny like olive oil. I had to tell olive oil I loved her. I learned so much from her, but I had to let her know that Dr. Renee Sunday is in charge. She could come along for the ride, but I am not going to let her self-sabotage me anymore. I should get a heart or amen or something on that right there. You guys being quiet today. But amen. But that's the 3 things I wanted to share. I actually going to put our website here. If you need, we're offering you a free strategy session for 15 minutes. You go to our website and actually fill out the form on the home page. So it's a form. When you go, reneesunday.com, on the right side at the bottom, it's a box. You fill that box out. If you don't see the box, go to the contact button and fill that out and say, I want that free strategy session Dr. Sunday was talking about on social media. Okay, and we're going to talk about how you can share your story. We're going to talk about how to get that book out. We're going to even talk about if you have a book and it's not a marketing winning book. And what that means, you sold 200 books or less. Yep. And we're not putting down anybody. No, of course not, because you got to have the right strategy. I didn't realize, let me tell you something. I didn't realize why the lady wanted me to actually launch my own publishing company. But she saw some greatness in me than I actually saw in myself. You see what I'm saying? She saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. Now, I want to let you guys know I got a lot of events coming up, and I see they just tagged me on the post, but I can't look at it right now. If you're in the Atlanta area, say, whoop, whoop, Atlanta. Tomorrow, I'm speaking at an amazing conference, expo, Glablicious, if I can pronounce it right. Glamicious, that's it. Conference, and we're going to talk about how to get media and get press. I'm actually the first speaker at 9 o'clock. God bless me. But I like starting off early. I have a lot of energy so I can share with the whole group that's going to be there. We're going to actually do a slide presentation, but very interactive. And we're going to talk to you about how to get press, how to get media. But you know what? It's time for you to be seen, be heard, and get paid. If anybody have it, I open up the Q&A. If anybody have any questions, I can actually talk to you about grief, about medical. But if on the medical side, please remember, we need to keep the HIPAA violation. So if it's something private, it's better to send me an email through our website or inbox me, okay? Now, so questions about business, questions about publishing, questions about grief, those type of things you can send me, you can ask them now. So if you still want to go to that, I think they still have a couple of tickets available. So, inbox me, we can get some tickets for that. And guess what? This weekend, we're actually having a Breakout Mighty Women's Fellowship. Now, the men were mad at me, but men, you can come. You can come, men. You can come. Now, that's here in the Atlanta area, in the Snellville area, Stone Mountain, Snellville. It's kind of on that line. We're actually having a Breakout Mighty Fellowship breakfast. You can The website for that is It Is Your Season, or you can inbox us saying you want to go. Is at 9 a.m. We'll be out before noon. Now, last time we went, let me let you know, last time we went, we were there at about 2 or 3 o'clock, okay? Because we were having a great time, impartation, and we were sharing business, tips and wisdom for the ladies. But you can slip on in there, men. We're going to be at the Golden Corral that's on the Stone Mountain Parkway. And so you ain't got to worry about food. Just come on. But get your ticket. Is inbox me if you know anybody in the Atlanta area. Let them know this weekend, 9 a.m. You can come and eat breakfast, hang out with us a little bit, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day. The other thing that's happening on Monday, this coming Monday, I'm speaking to, I think it's about 50 girls, and my topic will be, you are a gem, and you need to keep your voice. And what that is share your voice. So let them know that they are gem, and they voice what they have inside of them is so precious. That's what I'm going to share with them. So I'm so excited. And then next weekend, I'm supporting my spiritual moms in Gainesville, Florida. If you down that way, we're going to actually try to get a dinner together that Friday night. I hadn't been to Gainesville in a long time. So all my Gainesville peeps, let's get together that Friday night so we can actually, you know where I want to go, Bonefish, right? But wherever we want to go, I'm fine. I'm not a choosy person. But if you're in the Gainesville area, let's get us a dinner together that Friday night. And so I'll be in the Gainesville area. Would love to see you. And then I can't remember what's after that. I think, Thanksgiving coming up. So we need to make sure, not just that day, but we need to make sure that we always helping somebody else. We do have a nonprofit organization called the Sunday Foundation. We actually help our brothers and sisters in things that they need. So if you're looking for a nonprofit that you can volunteer, or you can actually donate, because it's coming down to the end of the year, so you can donate and get a tax write-off, okay? But anyway, I just want to let you know I do honor you. I want you to know that I believe in you. So many people don't know that. They don't believe in themselves. And the people that came in late, I do love you. Please don't forget to share, like, and comment. You can always comment after on the replay. The thing is, we need to build each other. So if you're doing anything, and the thing I know you are doing, so I'm going to change that. Whatever you're working on, let us know. We love to support you. I love to be corrected while I'm saying it, okay? You know what that shows? A sign of growth. Because in the past, I ain't going to correct myself on social media. It's not even about that, okay? It's not even about that. But anyway, I want you to remember, if I can help you with anything, please contact us. Our website is above in the feed, but for Periscope and YouTube, it's www.reneesunday.com, www.reneesunday.com. Please remember, you do have a calling. You do have a reason you were born. You're not a mistake. No matter what you think, or no matter what somebody else have told you, you got to do 3 things. You got to believe, you got to trust, and you got to walk it out, okay? And you got to don't stop. You got to get it, right? I am Dr. Renee Sunday. I am your platform builder, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.